hit the button and it locks. Oh, I can lock that one too. Yep, he's... So, I bought a radar gun today. I'm going to give it a little spin. So we got it hooked up. We got it aimed at the road. Now we got to wait for a car to come by. I think a lot of these people know I have a radar. They have radar detectors because they're all slowing down. It's gonna take a little more work to get used to it, but it's a lot of fun, and it is pretty much out of calibration, so it's just a fun little toy for now. So let's go play with it over the interstate. So right now we're along the sides of I-35. Let's see what happens. We're sitting here waiting for the next car to come along. It's traffic ain't that heavy tonight, which is weird for a Saturday night. Okay, here comes someone. Let's see what happens. I'm getting the feeling that a lot of this is fairly directional, but it is kind of funny. If I leave the thing off and then I flip it on somebody, I can literally watch their speed just drop like a rock, because there's a lot more radar detectors out there than people think. A lot of semis move pretty slow. Truthfully, I could probably do this for a while longer tonight, but I might hit one or two more, but then it's going to be time for me to leave, because eventually, well, I may end up shooting radar on an actual cop car. He can't really get off the interstate to come get me, but he's got a radio and he's got friends. Okay, so we got ourselves a little radar unit out of a police car, I'm assuming. Well, yeah. It's pretty simple unit. It's a Cater unit. It's not old, but it's not really all that new either. Has some neat features. It's got a squelch, unsquelched, dim, bright, and you have radar that's, you can set it for stationary or moving. So when you're sitting still, you hit it on stationary. Came with an antenna and this neat little box right here where you can put it on hold where it won't transmit. Then when you see somebody, flip that and you can hit the lock button. It'll actually lock the target speed onto this. So we played with it a little last night. We're going to take it out today for a few minutes and play with it just long enough not to get in any real trouble with it. But I want to give it a little bit of run and just try out a few things. So we're going to hit the road, go find an overpass where I won't be bothered, and then we'll give it a quick run through, and then I'll give you a synopsis on that. Okay, so we got this monstrosity mounted up in the truck. We're going to have to do something with these cords here eventually, but this is just temporary. We're going to hit the test button. And it's, well, take it off dim. There we go. And there we go. So let's take it out on the street and see what happens. There's a better than 80% chance we're probably going to get pulled over if we're caught. This isn't illegal, but cops are interesting people. So we're going to take it off hold now. I'm going to put it on, and then what should happen is right here is the speed that we're traveling. so it's pretty accurate. So we'll get it up to about 55, which is the speed limit, and see what happens. Okay, so we've been playing with it a little bit. It's about 2 to 3 miles an hour off. We did with the GPS on the phone and with the speedometer, and got it where it's supposed to be. So if I hit it going right here, like I said, this will show 55, this will show 53, 54. So we're going to hit this guy up here, and let's see what happens right about now. So we just nailed him at 64 and at 55. Of course, everybody speeds down this stretch. So we're gonna head down to we're gonna head over to the interstate. I'm gonna see if I can get anybody doing 100, because that happens all the time. So here we go. Doing 75 right now. I got a Mercedes coming past me. Here we go! No brake lights. Okay, so we have gone one way. We're off the turnpike now. We're going to flip around and go back to my exit, and we're going to give it one more go, and then I'm going to show you how it works in a stationary setting. So let's go back and have a little fun and try not to get arrested. So let's go. Coming by, so let's see what happens here. And boom! Let's hit them. No brake lights. Does this thing not work? That's so fun. Okay, now that we're stopped, show you. We put it in stationary right here. So that takes away the movement feature. So now we'll just get the target speed, and we'll just kind of adjust this right here. And we'll wait for somebody to come through the road construction here, and they should be traveling 60. But, we'll find out. So let's give it a go. You can stop. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what happens here. I get the feeling this is fairly, this whole setup is fairly directional, so it's been kind of fun though, so I guess we'll start heading back towards the house and see what happens. Well, we're back to the house, and my synopsis on this was a lot of fun to play with, but it's not anything serious. I got the impression that it takes some real training to use this piece of equipment. You also need a rear-facing one to be successful with it. There's a lot of nuance to using it. It's from what I could gather, just using just the front-facing one, because that's all I had, was that this is kind of a skill. You kind of have to kind of develop a skill in using it. That's probably why they went to more conventional means and handheld stuff and whatnot, because this is antiquated stuff here. Now, that being said, that's probably the last time I'm ever going to use it, you know, in that truck for sure. It's something I got for the Crown Vic. I thought it would be fun to just kind of have as a display piece on the dash. That being said, just remember that if you get stuff like this, it's for entertainment only. Don't ever use it. Don't ever act like the cops. Don't ever, you know, just... I had fun screwing with people for a little while, but it was harmless. I mean, what am I doing? Slowing people down to the speed limit. And for the most part, most people were doing the speed limit. And I don't think that many people really run radar detectors anymore. But all that aside, I did have a lot of fun with it. But it's going to go on a shelf for now. It's going to go into the Crown Vic when I get, you know, the other stuff all done. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long week. But, yeah. I hope you liked the video. It's kind of more of an impromptu thing. We shot it last night and today. And it was just something fun. We got it, and I really wanted to play with this thing and see how it worked. And I might take it out again, but it's doubtful. There's no real reason to. It's not calibrated. It's off. I checked my speed with several different devices, and this is about 3 miles an hour off while running slow. So I was hoping actually to get somebody running about 100, but it was Sunday and nobody really is traveling all that fast. So that being said, I hope you liked the video. This is just something impromptu. We were having fun. It was fun to play with. So like I said, if you ever get yourself one of these devices, keep it safe, keep it legal, and just follow your state and local laws, but have fun. That's the important thing. So I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next video.